Thank you for joining us today at hashtag Can Youth Vote Matter and hashtag Can Minority Vote Matter awareness campaign. Today, we are very pleased to tell you that we are with Kitchener Mayor Barry Vrbanovic. Thank you so much, Barry, for being with me today.
It's a real pleasure. Thanks for asking me to join you.
So, Barry, tell us a bit about yourself, like how you got into politics, your struggles, and your political work.
Sure. So I first got involved probably doing some political stuff when I was in grade school. I helped start a school newspaper, and I actually helped get the school board who had banned scholastic tab book services in my school, and they banned it in the school board. I actually got a campaign going with the help of parents to get them to reverse that decision. And then in high school, I got involved in student government, and same thing in university, and that's where it all started. And then I guess almost 25 years ago now, I ran for the first time. I was a City of Kitchener staff person in the computer department, and I decided I wanted to run to be a city councillor. That was in 1994. I was 28 at the time, and I got elected and was elected for 6 elections after that for 20 years until I decided to run for mayor when Mayor Carl Zaire retired back in 2014. And so now this is my second term as mayor, and it's been a real honor and privilege. I really am a big believer in public service, and I think it's something that young people should think about, whether it's politics or maybe being a doctor or nurse or a teacher or so many other public service positions. I think it's great to encourage young people to think about them as career choices. At times it has its challenges, but overall being able to make a difference in the lives of the people that live in our community and to do it at the local level is pretty cool.
Thank you. Why do you think the youth and minorities votes matter? And what steps can be taken to get them more involved in the election process?
You know what, that's a really good question, and I think both of those are groups that traditionally aren't as engaged as maybe as they could be, and it's something that we want to encourage more of. I mean, young people are important because obviously they're the ones that are going to benefit the most from the decisions we make, or have to deal with them for the longest time because they're young. And so I think, it's sitting down with young people, getting their ideas, trying to figure out how we can make our city and our region better for them and for future generations is something that we need to do more of. Similarly, I came to Canada as a new Canadian. I was a little boy when my parents immigrated here. A lot of immigrant groups traditionally don't get as involved. They've been here for a couple generations. And so I think the more that we can get them engaged and involved earlier, they're going to feel part of Canadian society. They're an important part of our society because the beauty of our country is unless you're an Indigenous person, we all came here at some point. And it's taking the best of all of our different cultures and experiences that's made the Canadian multicultural mosaic the success that it is. In terms of your question about how can we get them more involved, I think it's looking at ways to engage them in our committees and so on, which is one of the things that we're hoping to do through my new mayor's task force on diversity, equity, and inclusion. And by doing that, they're going to feel more comfortable to think about running and also voting and being more engaged.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for this opportunity.
It's an honor to be here with you. I would like to thank Barry Vrbanovic for his valuable input on the importance of youth and minorities votes. Remember, hashtag Can Youth Vote Matter and hashtag Can Minority Vote Matter. It does. It does. Thank you.